Alright guys, welcome back to some more FIFA 21 and we're moving on to part 3 here of our second season in charge of Arsenal. So we're going to start it off with a game here against Newcastle at the Emirates Stadium. We've had quite frankly a dream start to the new season. 4 wins from 4 in the Premier League. Only ourselves and Manchester United have been able to do that. We also won our opening game in the Champions League as well against Inter Milan. Pretty comfortably as well, to be honest. So we'll go with that starting team, I think. Yeah, obviously Pulisic and Calvert-Lewin have made a good start as well, and John Stones and Gabriel at the back as well. I've really liked that partnership. But yeah, please do drop a like if you want to see this second season continue. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you're new to the channel as well, welcome. And please do hit subscribe as well. Yeah, Calvert-Lewin, as I said, in great form, and hopefully our great form can continue. It's been as I said, a dream start to the season, and our manager rating has gone from 54 all the way up to 83, I think it is. So it looked like we were going to get sacked at one stage last season. Certainly at the end I didn't expect to continue in the role, but we were given the chance and boy have we took it. But yeah, let's get back into it.
Newcastle United.
Another game you really expect to win, but you can't take Newcastle lightly either, just in case. Thomas Partey has a smack. It's going to be a corner.
And it's gone behind for the
Towards
corner.
Gabriel. Couldn't get his head on it though, well defended. Tierney, bit of space. Tierney hits it. It just goes over the crossbar. Well hit from our captain. Oh, was it blocked? Was it? Okay. I don't think they... We'll have a look at that actually, because I didn't think the keeper was getting anywhere near that. Maybe it was going in. Let's see if we can change the camera angle. Slow it down. Oh yeah, I mean, man, that's... What a save that is. Is it Darlow in goal? Or I can't remember his name, but I mean, that's going in the top corner. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Trying to deliver it accurately.
Brilliant save, it really was. Pulisic, he'll have a go as well. That time. Dubravka, that's his name. I think there is a Newcastle goalkeeper called Darlow. Either that or I'm losing my mind. But Dubravka, that was an Aaron Ramsdale save. It really was.
Well, how do you get the better of an Arsenal defence boasting the best record
That wasn't
in the entire league?
a good through ball there from Newcastle, but Joe Willock there. Tend to always talk about Arsenal in real life at the start of any new part. Our last game, of course, we won 3-0. Who was that against? Was it Southampton? No, it wasn't Southampton, was it? I actually can't remember now, but it was a 3-0 win anyway. Aubameyang dropped for disciplinary reasons. So it'll be interesting to see how that's dealt with. Personally, I think Aubameyang has been very poor, and I think he's getting to that state. That was a bad tackle, but it was outside the box. Pulisic over the bar, but yeah, it is getting to the stage where maybe it is time to move Aubameyang on and get a new striker in. Personally, the man that I have here on my team starting up front, I would love to see Arsenal get Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I know he's been plagued by injuries, but I think, you know, he's a big man, strong chap, and I think he'll give his all for the shirt as well, which, to be fair, I think Aubameyang hasn't been doing now for probably the last year or so, but he's been a brilliant servant. Possibly one of our best players of the Emirates era, you'd have to say. We'll wait and see what happens with that one.
Willock. Sasha Kalajic. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Conte.
Tierney with the ball. Calvert-Lewin. No, I don't know. I always missed that one, to be honest. That really should have been a goal. It really should have been. It's actually off his shoulder, I think. It's hard to tell from that angle, but it looked like it was more off of his shoulder. It's a good ball in as well by Tierney.
Maxence Kakere. It's with Isaac Hayden.
But yeah, pretty happy with the work we did in the transfer window. Obviously, 3 pretty big signings, you'd have to say. Pulisic, John Stones, and then Kante. We really like that partnership of Kante and Partey. But I thought it was going to be one of them funny ones, but on his way down, Ramsdale stuck his hand out. But yeah, we have Jude Bellingham as well to bring into the midfield, so I think we have a fairly strong squad.
Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Obviously, one of our objectives is to get to the Champions League final. Whether our squad is strong enough to do that, I'm not sure. I don't think so personally, but
the goalkeeper did all he
you just
could,
don't know.
but no one was going to stop that one. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 36 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex.
Haven't really had any big chances in this match as of yet. Probably Calvert-Lewin's header and Tierney's shot that was brilliantly saved by Dubravka. Bar that, it's been quiet enough.
Arsenal had most of the possession, but unless they start passing it with more penetration, they'll struggle to win this game, which will be a major disappointment.
They just brought out actually a new FIFA Ultimate Team card for Pulisic, the ice and freeze one. I think I took or not the ice and freeze, the ice and fire. I think I took the fire one. It's a ridiculous card. It really is.
Your analysis.
Well, unfortunately, that's a very quiet first half. First 0-0. See the other games there. Chelsea 0-0 as well. Manchester United, our nearest challengers at the moment, are in front. Saka is tired already, so I think we might actually take him off. We'll bring on Nicolas Pepe. It's rare you'd see a player, especially as young as Saka, that low on energy or stamina, whatever it is, at the halftime whistle. So we'll give him a break, and hopefully we can find a goal early in this second half.
Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation.
Runs at the Newcastle defence, back post. It's Pepe, and his first involvement in a match, and really, again, he should have scored. Really should have scored.
Right, Alex Scott, it's over to you. You're going to tell us about a goal at Molyneux, I think.
Takes it down nicely.
Goal for Chelsea. They've scored the opener with 54 minutes played.
Chelsea are in front now as well. Pepe took it down nicely, but it's going to be a corner, I think, which it is. We find Calvert-Lewin. It's to Odegaard instead. Pulisic hits it over the bar. It's beginning to look like one of those kind of matches. We're going to have a lot of shots, a lot of attacks, but just not going to be able to break them down. Still plenty of time though, so no cause for alarm just yet. That's a terrible ball, it really is, from Calvert-Lewin. Simple pass. Well done, Tomiyasu.
Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup up next for us. And of course, I actually just remembered we have that streak going. I think we have 5 matches in a row where we've scored at least 1 goal. Have to reach 10, so we need to get a goal today to keep that alive. Don't want that dragging on because it is a critical priority, I think. Along with bringing in 3 North American players. Of course, we already have 1 with Pulisic, so we need to find a goal. Oh no. Good save, Ramsdale. Oh, let's find a goal. 20 minutes, we still have time. Just need to pass the ball a little bit better and break them down.
Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To confirm, Burnley have scored in that match.
Into Calvert-Lewin. Pulisic has a little bit of room.
Putting his body on the line.
Didn't need to shoot from there, really. That was a panic shot, really. Didn't need to do it.
Manquillo. It's with De Thomas. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Played into the centre.
Tomiyasu deals with that well.
And problem solved for now.
Pepe, a little bit of space. Needs help, though he can't do it all. No, that wasn't who I was passing to. I mean, why would I pass to Calvert-Lewin? These defenders around and Partey was covered. Jesus. Once again, another FIFA 22 pass moment there. I think our run is going to come to an end. To be fair, it's had a 0-0 draw written all over it. That is, unless Newcastle can score. Yeah. Newcastle have scored. I jinxed it. I should have said nothing about it having 0-0. Now we really do need a goal, not just for the objective, but for the match as well. We don't want to lose after such a good start.
Well, apologies to Alex. Sometimes when exciting things happen, we have to cut her off. We don't do it too often, of course.
Partey hits it, hits the bar. I thought that was it. What a strike by Thomas Partey. Not known for scoring goals, but that would have been a banger.
close was that? They should be able to hold on now with not much longer left.
Can't believe that one stayed out. Kante wins it back, but will we have one last chance? On Pulisic.
Tomiyasu.
Give it back to him, give it back to him.
Well, taking into account all the
Need to get the ball into the box. Not a bad ball, but that is going to be that. Ah, Jesus. No, that's a disappointing defeat, really. But we were poor. I think I'm not sure whether we deserved to lose it because Newcastle had very few attacks. But you know, we did nothing really in that match to justify winning it. But whether we deserved to lose it, I don't think so. But unfortunately, our run comes to an end and the objective streak comes to an end, so we have to start back again, all the way back at 0. Yeah, so that was a very disappointing defeat, you'd have to say, and we lost a little bit of ground, obviously, with Manchester United and Chelsea winning. We go on to the Carabao Cup now. I think I have a second team, haven't I, from last season? Yeah, obviously I'm going to have to change it up. Throw Nketiah up front if I can find him. Where is he? There he is. Still have Saliba here as well, so we can throw him in on the bench. We will give Ben White the start because obviously he's not going to play a lot of games now in the Premier League. Not until that rating goes up a little bit anyway. Anybody else? Martinelli, Pepe, Smith Rowe, Sambi Lokonga, Partey. We'll start Bellingham as well because obviously we've been going with N'Golo Kante mostly. We'll leave N'Golo Kante off the bench actually. Anybody else? Tavares, Tomiyasu, Max Aarons. Actually, we need to give him some starts as well. Tomiyasu will play most Premier League games, I think. Yeah, I think we'll go with that team for this game against Notts Forest. Just want to double check. Did that objective reset? I presume it did because. Oh no, it still says get a streak of 10 games with at least 1 goal. A streak should mean that it has to be in a row, so let's see. We're just going to sim this match. If we do score, which we should be winning this game. Let's see, does it go to 6? Just do a quick sim. This can be dangerous. Was very dangerous. We only won on penalties. Wow. 5-4. That's the problem when you do quick sims. I find this game, FIFA 22, a lot more dodgy when it comes to quick sims compared to other games. Maybe it's just because of the fact that they have the feature in it now to do a sim where you watch what's happening. Yeah, 5 games. So yeah, it doesn't go back to 0. So 5 is the best. So we need to go on a run once again. Hopefully that game against, I think it was in every competition because the Champions League game was included. So we'll go with it that we're back to number 1 anyway with that goal, with those 2 goals against Notts Forest. Chelsea up next, who overtook us after the defeat at Newcastle. Chelsea looking to get Nketiah on loan. That won't be happening anyway. Yeah, need to respond here. Once again, don't need the yellow shirt. Why would we? Chelsea's alternate kid, actually. I've actually never come across that. They must not have used it yet in real life, but it's a little bit unusual, I have to say. I like it. Change kit. I want to change mine as well. That was the whole point of me going in. I think we will give Bellingham a start this time. Yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, we'll start Smith Rowe. Give him a run. Odegaard hasn't been too bad first, but just to give Smith Rowe a little run as well. Not an easy game, but the chance to bounce back for us after the disappointment at losing to Newcastle. There you go. Forgot about that actually. Kante's first game back at Chelsea. And hopefully he will bring us luck against his former team.
It is always a high-profile occasion when Chelsea and Arsenal collide, and the venue for this game is Stamford Bridge.
Come on, we need to be better now this time. We need to be a lot better.
For this London derby. Stuart, what do you expect to see today?
Well, Derek, you're absolutely right. Chelsea versus Arsenal has become a big game in recent times, and this shouldn't be any different. I'm certainly looking forward to this one. They're two excellent teams.
Pulisic, obviously another former Chelsea man as well. I forgot that as well.
So they want to make this move count.
Tierney, well blocked by Captain Azpilicueta.
Starts alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield and handed the task of
Bellingham hits it, and Bellingham hits the bar. He replaces Thomas Partey, the man who hit the crossbar in the game against Newcastle. Very close to taking the lead here. Great strike by young Bellingham.
Calvert-Lewin. And Bellingham, untidy in possession.
Ran out of poor touch there from Bellingham. Ran out of room.
The focus on him coming into today's game, taking on his old club. And Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today. Hopefully not.
Really getting stuck in. That is how to apply the pressure. Decent progress with the ball at his feet.
Saka has a bit of room. Great save. It's a brilliant save by Mendy. Has to be said. It's towards Calvert-Lewin. He has a bit of space. Gets his head on it, but it's wide. It's wide. He had a quiet game against Newcastle, but to be fair, the service into him was poor. Didn't give him any real chances to get in behind the Newcastle defence, so hopefully that won't be the case today. But so far Chelsea have defended well, as you'd expect. And we have to defend well when they come forward because they have good players, a good team.
And
here they come, Ziyech.
Azpilicueta. Great block.
That was handball, was it? No. Okay. We're okay. Obviously handballs are turned off for penalties, but that one was just outside the box, I think, anyway. Saka, great ball. Calvert-Lewin, what a goal that would have been. A superb assist. I like that move, I have to say. Once again, another thing I've learned from playing Ultimate Team, the little drag and then the through ball. Very hard to defend against because it happens so quickly. Smith Rowe.
Terrific block.
Well, those stats tell you everything. A tight and cagey game without enough goal-mouth action.
So we've just about had more possession.
If they're to pose a real threat.
We've probably had the better chances, but here we go. Calvert-Lewin again, his second chance, and this time he doesn't miss. I said he had a quiet enough game against Newcastle, but that's two chances now we've given him, and he's taken the second one. N'Golo Kante with the assist, and the Thierry Henry-like finish. Despite some of the good saves Mendy has made during the match, never going to save that one. Curled it away from him, and we lead at Stamford Bridge. It's just about getting in a half time now with a lead. At least 1-0. Maybe we can improve on it, but bundle off the ball there.
Time for your assessment of what you've seen from them.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent.
From Chelsea, Lukaku. Oh, he's turned me. He's turned me. And Jorginho. To be fair, that was a brilliant move by Lukaku. I tried my best to stop him, but it's disappointing. After going in front, we needed to just get the half-time in the lead. That's poor, to be fair, but Calvert-Lewin's made another run. It's a brilliant ball. Calvert-Lewin, what a goal. What a goal. We are going to go in with a lead. That's beautiful football. It really is, guys. Brilliant football.
Well, we can see it again now.
Once again, the little drag there from Saka. Very hard to defend against, and then I thought about maybe taking it down, but made the right choice, taking it first time on his weaker left foot. And right there, Mendy, it just gets underneath his hand and bounces in. Calvert-Lewin, 5th goal in the Premier League, 5 and 6 for him. And that is that for the first half. We're going to take the lead 2-1.
Come and gone here at Stamford Bridge.
Saka very nearly got an assist earlier in the match, but he did that time.
Would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, what a first half he had.
That was some good stuff. Some great finishing by Calvert-Lewin. He's not just good for the headers and in the air and stuff, but when he gets a chance, he's a wonderful finisher, it has to be said. But yeah, we take a narrow lead into the second half.
Played into the centre.
Calvert-Lewin right at the start. We mentioned his heading there at the start of the first half. To be honest, the run from Saka and the ball in is magnificent. I wasn't actually speaking there because it was the start of the second half. Usually I do a little break till probably the 50th minute, but it's a brilliant ball. But from that distance to get that much power on a header, it's a wonderful hat-trick from our number 9. I believe his first hat-trick in Arsenal colours. So this has been a really good response to that defeat in the opening game of this part. Just need to keep it tidy now and don't do anything silly, and we should have all 3 points and go back in front of Chelsea in the league table. Well defended there by Tierney, blocked Ziyech from making the run. Saka again had probably one of his best games in a while. He's tortured the Chelsea defence. A good ball. Not to be that time though.
Aspilicueta. Here's Kovacic. Lukaku. That's how to rob them of possession, Stuart.
Well, he's just about got away with that one. It's a good foul in the end.
Bellingham, lovely feet, quick feet.
Making progress.
No, not to him. Oh, he's onside. Never mind, it wasn't him I was passing to. But Pulisic, good turn as well. Can't get the shot away though.
Just as it was looking promising.
We'll bring on Odegaard. Smith Rowe's had a decent game, just probably lacking that little bit of sharpness you'd say that Odegaard has. Still need to try and get Smith Rowe's rating up a little bit. I think he's still down at 78. It'll probably be next year's FIFA or whatever it'll be called. Obviously, I don't think it'll be called FIFA, but we'll have to see. Hopefully his rating goes up a little bit because he's been Arsenal's best player along with Saka for the last probably 18 months, you'd have to say, at least.
Inside the final quarter of an hour now.
Good feet by Pulisic. Tried to find Calvert-Lewin, but not to be. Always giving it straight back. Odegaard. And Odegaard's picked out the far corner. He's only just come on. And what a way that is to mark your introduction to the match. Don't know what Mendy is doing though. It's a beautiful finish to look at that once again. You're not saving that when you put it outside the post and just curl it back in. So a fairly emphatic performance from us. To be fair, we needed it though for a little bit of confidence. We were very, very, very poor against Newcastle, so this is good stuff. And I believe we play in the Champions League next, so gives us a chance to bring that confidence into that game.
Now Carlos Vela. Well, racing past his man, but
defended again.
tidying up. Martin Odegaard.
I have Pulisic as a... Have I mixed... I don't know why it is. Is there... I noticed it in the game against Newcastle. Saka, they seem to switch. Is that a setting I have switched on? I wonder. I have... Let's just have a look. Yeah, I have Pulisic playing the... No, I don't. Wow. That's not the way my team is set up. We'll have to check that when I come back out in the main menu, but that's not the way my team is set up. I have Pulisic down the left and Saka down the right. So I don't know, I can't explain why that switch. And I was wondering, I noticed it in the game against Newcastle. Pulisic kept going down the right side. Obviously I prefer to have, you know, a left footer cutting in from the right and vice versa then. It's a bit strange that one, unless it has changed. And Kante, is he going to score against his former club? He's bearing down on Mendy. And Mendy spoils it, but we won't have time for the corner. We've won 4 goals to 1.
Arsenal victorious.
Calvert-Lewin with, I think it's his first hat-trick, I could be wrong. He may have got one last season. From sort of January on last season, he played pretty much every game, so he could potentially have had one before, but it's his first for this season. And he had a brilliant performance, man of the match, but I have to say Bukayo Saka was brilliant though as well. But let's have a look here now together, because I'm nearly sure I have Pulisic set up down the left. I should have, and yeah. There you see it, yeah, look. Pulisic left and Saka right. Why is it changing it then in the game? And it seemed like that they were down here as well, rather than up here where I have them. I don't quite understand that. Try and get Saka's try and bring him up to happy. He was only content there, whatever he was saying. But yeah, I don't quite understand that, why it's changing. Now, I know every game that I go into, I usually press the D-pad to change our tactics to attacking, so maybe I should be doing that in there rather than at the start of a match. We'll check it in this Champions League game anyway. Is that the cause of it? Maybe that's why they're moving over, but I can't really explain it other than that. Pepe wants to start. We won't start him, but we'll bring him on as a sub. And once again, look at this. Why would you not put them into their away kit? Red versus red. Or that is their away kit, but no, it's not. I mean, look at that. I mean, why would you set them up to be in red to clash with us? Once again, another problem with FIFA 22. We'll go with that team anyway. We'll have a look at the start of the match here. I won't switch to the attacking tactics straight away. We'll just have a look. Obviously, we won the opening game 2 or 3-0, I think it was, against Inter Milan, so we got 3 points.
Stay with us on EA TV.
3 goals in his last game. It's been a fantastic start to the season, not just from him, but all the players. Bar that blip against Newcastle, we've been very, very good. Yeah, let's have a look at this anyway. We'll run around for a minute and see what happens. See, as it stands, it looks like Pulisic is down the left. Right, so let's have a look. Yeah. And now I'll switch to attacking, which is what I always do. And there you go. It's reverted Saka to left and to the right. I don't know why it does that.
Well, Arsenal played some really good football in their opening game. Some of their
switch it back in here. We'll go back to balanced. I'm not quite sure how you do it in the main menu. That's the reason why I do it at the start of the match. I do it, but I do that in Ultimate Team as well. I always switch at the start of a match, and it doesn't change the positions my players play in. So I don't quite know why it's happening in this. Saka hits it. Straight at him though. But yeah, it's strange why it changes them over like that. So unfortunately, I'm going to just have to leave it now at balanced. It's not a big deal anyway. Calvert-Lewin, great turn. Slightly blocked off there, but it was never going to be a foul.
Quincy Promes. Reziuan Mirtov. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, Derek, he's certainly the man to watch. In the last game, scored those 3 goals, but his general play was outstanding. He looked a threat whenever he got the ball, and I'm sure he's going to be the same threat today against this defence.
Arsenal get the advantage from the referee.
But yeah, a little bit strange why that changes the wingers. Because I do that in Ultimate Team and it never changes the positions of any players. I always do it at the start of the match. Never ever changes. I have obviously the ice version of Pulisic 87 rated on the left. Ronaldo as my striker and Leroy Sané as my right winger. And that never changes when I press attacking. So I'm wondering, is it just a flaw of this career mode that's happening? I've never noticed it before. I can't believe he's given a penalty there. I didn't even challenge him. It's not like I pressed circle or anything to do a standing tackle. I just stood where I was. I mean, yeah, it probably is a penalty because he's blocked off, but I didn't make the challenge. Come on, Ramsdale.
To make it
Left,
1-0.
left, left.
And a goal.
Did go left, but he put it right into the corner, in fairness to him. It's a very good penalty from Quincy Promise. I presume it is Quincy Promise, isn't it?
Standing at 1-0.
So we're behind.
Arsenal being afforded too much room.
It's a good ball. Oh, I was trying to get it into Odegaard. He had made the run, but
Fizzles out,
well defended. So we're going to need to work hard now to get back into this match. There's no easy game in the Champions League. Obviously, you'd expect to beat Spartak Moscow, but you know what? There's nothing easy about it. Saka might be in here. He's in and he's onside. Gonna have to go with the right foot though. Doesn't matter which foot. And we've drawn level pretty much immediately. Good response there. Good football.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter.
Thought about cutting in back onto his good side, but sometimes that can be do more harm than good. So Saka draws us level.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here.
Now we can put our thoughts to going in front in this match once again.
And they successfully got past him.
Quick, this guy. He's quick. That's John Stones well able for him. It's funny actually, there up, and you can see it up on the scoreboard there. Usually it says 45 minutes plus whatever at a time. That just stayed at 45, so doesn't matter in it. We go into the break 1-1 at half time. Some of the other results: Shakhtar and Inter there in our group. Of course, we beat Inter on the opening day. You would have expected us and them to go through, but Shakhtar are beating them, so if they go 2 matches without a win, it'll be very difficult for them to come back. Juventus, I believe they're in PSG's group. I think they beat them on the opening day, so they're only level at the break. Once again, Saka is down in the orange already. We'll leave him on for the moment, but might have to bring Pepe on fairly early on. Hopefully we can make it 2 wins from 2. That goal at the end of the first half obviously puts our minds back to it, winning the game, thankfully.
Excellent defending.
Didn't want to go in at half-time 1-0 down and be chasing the goal, you know.
A goal update for us to know about. Let's hear more from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Inter. It was a nice one.
Alright, so Inter have scored. Just we mentioned it there. 1-0.
It's 1-0 with 50 minutes played.
Yeah, Inter can't really afford to lose. That's not a good tackle. Inter can't afford to lose 2 games at the start.
Well, he's gone into the book.
It's not just the points, you have to think of the goal difference as well. I think we beat them 2 or 3-0. Saka went for the far post, but comfortable save in the end.
Now we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
Beautiful ball, and Pulisic has all the pace in the world. Can he put us in front? He can. Far too quick for the Spartak Moscow defence. I was about to say Shakhtar defence there, but that's the other team in the group. Because the ball, I'm not sure, I think it was Kante. I actually wanted to play it a little bit more in front of Pulisic. We'll have a look here. But he's so quick, he just nods it ahead. It's a really, really good finish. And we will, our suggested sub there, that was the one we were going to make anyway. Pepe for Bukayo Saka. Pulisic, we have to leave the tactics at balanced in order to keep him on the left, and he's put us in front now, just on the hour mark.
Underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1.
They've given it straight back to us. Can we get a third? Really clinch the match? Nope, well defended.
To confirm, Inter have scored in that match, and they hold the aces presently, leading 2-1.
And on Tomiyasu.
Possession.
Pulisic could be in again here with a better ball. It wasn't though. It wasn't a good ball. Odegaard, he's onside. I stalled thinking that the flag was going to go up. I could have took it in closer to goal towards Calvert-Lewin. Couldn't get his head on it that time though, which is a rarity for him. Usually he's very strong in the air, but the defender did well. Victor Moses, is it, of Chelsea? Former Chelsea and West Ham man.
Gigo. It's with Roman Zobnin.
All about just avoiding another goal now from Spartak, and we should be good.
Moses.
Might even be able to get a third.
Opportunity to deliver the
Would
cross.
like a third just to
Not
clinch
really
it,
the
but
ideal clearance.
don't concede obviously is the main thing.
Well, nothing comes of it. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break.
Took too long there. Martin
Well,
Odegaard.
nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
We deal with it again. But we give it back again. We keep giving it back to them. We're inviting this pressure. My captain. My captain. Well defended.
Well, not much time left now.
Can't,
and these Arsenal supporters are doing everything they can to get
again,
their
that
team
little
over the
drag.
finish
It's so
line.
hard to
What
defend
an
against.
atmosphere.
That's not a good ball either from Martin Odegaard. It's a few times he's done that.
10 minutes to go. Gigo. Moses.
It's again Tierney
To be a throw-in.
deals with it. Into the final 7 or 8 minutes
They
now.
will make the change now. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Zobnin.
Oh. Well done, Ramsdale. Wasn't the best defending there. I left him a bit open.
This corner could help their prospects as they look for an
Calvert-Lewin back
equaliser.
there defending.
Promise.
Need to hold
And a
on.
useful cross.
Kante, one of the smaller players on the pitch, gets his head on it. Calvert-Lewin uses his strength brilliantly. That will do us, hopefully. Just keep the ball now. Nothing silly, nothing. I want to be giving them any
We
chances.
will have just one additional minute. Conte has lost the
Wasn't
ball.
good. Was trying to just get Pulisic to bring it down the wing, but couldn't get the pass to him. Gabriel need to bring him across. Just stand him, just keep him there. Ah, he's done brilliantly. Done brilliantly. And that will be that. Wasn't pretty at times, guys, but we've got the win. It's 2 wins from 2 in the Champions League, 6 points, perfect start.
Another excellent result, and it's the perfect start. Of course, they're not through yet, but another good performance, and they'll surely make
Goals
the
from
knockout stages.
Saka and Pulisic. A good team performance, but yeah, it wasn't always pretty. That was a brilliant penalty, in fairness, because I went the right way, but it was right inside the post, in fairness. So, good penalty from Quincy Promes. But yeah, we played our 3 matches now, as we always do. Paris Saint-Germain did win, and Inter came from behind against Shakhtar to win as well, so they avoided 2 defeats in a row. Let's see who's next. It's Brentford up next in the Premier League. If that's a home match, actually, I might just do a sim now. Go up to our next league game. To be fair, that's a game you really should win, but I won't do the quick sim just in case, because obviously that's 3 games now in a row. We obviously, our streak ended with the goals, as I mentioned. 5 is our best, but I think that's 3 games in a row now. So obviously in a few games time we'll be able to see, hopefully if we get to 6, that will move up to 6 and hopefully eventually 10. So yeah, we won't do quick sim, as I said. We'll watch this game just to see, but if we get to half time even 2-0 up, I'd take it.
And they kick off here.
Obviously, as I said, a game really should be winning.
It's a high level.
I like to try and play as many matches as I mentioned a few times in Season 1, but you have to sim a few as well, otherwise it'd just go on for too long. Especially in it. Okay. That wasn't in the script. I was just about to say, with the Champions League and stuff, you have to sim games that you should be winning, and this really is a game you should win, but we've gone behind early doors. Not what I expected. Pulisic. Or is he running with it? He's not really going anywhere fast. Saka.
Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final
Odegaard
pass.
blocked.
Able to get a body in the way. Wagner getting the better of his opponent, but the danger averted for now.
Might have to jump in if it stays like this. As I said, usually only do 3 games. You might be getting a little bit more extra content out of this video, guys, but we're attacking now. And Pulisic, there we go.
A goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser.
He got the winner, of course,
1-1.
in the Champions League first, just in that game a
Referees
few
have looked
minutes
at
ago.
this.
So
You've got to keep
another
the
goal in
ball
the
a bit
Premier
better
League.
than
What are
that.
they doing now? Where's Ramsdale? Oh my God, Ramsdale. All right, he found an Arsenal shirt, thankfully.
Martin Ødegaard.
Saka
Thomas Partey.
starting to get into the game now by the looks of it.
Showing excellent
Pulisic.
judgment to intercept. Still passing it around with authority, applying vigorous pressure.
Don't know what Ramsdale was doing. You very rarely see that. I thought he was going to
Can he
keep
play
going,
it in?
keep running with it, but come Brentford again.
Perfect
Well
tackle.
defended.
Yohan Wissa. Was an important piece of
Fair.
defending.
Every time Brentford come forward, they look like they're going to score. Not giving
Tierney.
us much room on the ball at all.
Calvert-Lewin. There to take it away.
Lost
Wonderful
possession there.
challenge and a throw-in coming up.
It's going to be 1-1 at half time.
So
We won't jump in just yet. We'll resume and let it go.
underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. And the cross is very much on. Pretty
Defended.
comfortable piece of
Oh,
defending.
giving it back to him though. Alright, have it back again.
Calvert-Lewin. Tomiyasu.
Yasu.
And now Stones. Partey. A real opening.
Calvert-Lewin, Pulisic,
Well,
saved.
fantastic reflex action from the
Saved.
goalkeeper. And how about the short corner? Cuts it back. Can they forge
Tierney.
Well, fairly
Be
routine
rare
for
for him
any
to be up
goalkeeper.
near the... Oh lord.
Can they hit on the break?
Here come Brentford on the counter, but yeah, Tierney with the shot
Good-looking
there.
ball.
I
A
thought that
chance
went in.
to
It's gone out
nudge in
for a
front.
corner.
Kick here.
Ramsdale has it. I think I'll just let it go. I was going to jump in, but I think I'll let it go. We'll just make a change. Bring on Pepe and bring on Martinelli as well. Pulisic is tired. He's played a lot of football, so that's the changes we'll make the next time the ball goes out of play.
And space to cross it.
There we go.
It has
Subs
gone
have come
over the
on.
touchline for what will be a throw-in.
Pepe. Oh, his first touch. I thought he was going to get a shot away. This is probably a bad idea to let it go all the way, but I just want to see how it transpires. I could probably go in and do more harm than good. That's what I'm afraid of.
You've got to say.
Pepe. Ball in. I thought that was in. Over the bar from Calvert-Lewin.
For someone to get on the end of it, just unable to control the header.
The right line just
Right
too
place
high.
to cut out the pass. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Body on the line.
The attack again. Pepe.
Martin Ødegaard.
Martinelli.
Tierney. And pulled back.
Partey puts us in front. And thankfully I didn't jump in. And hopefully that's enough now to win us the game. I mean, to be fair, we've had 63% of the possession, as you can see. 7 shots, 5 chances compared to Brentford.
What a shocking pass, really. And just 5 minutes remaining.
Just hang on now.
Forward,
Don't concede
but
any
time
goal.
is very much against them here.
Have to throw in.
Over
Well
the
done,
touchline
Tierney.
for a throw-in.
Martinelli bringing it down the wing. Just keep the ball now. That's all you have to do. Keep it over there. That's it. Keep it there. Keep it there. Calvert-Lewin blocked, but that should be it. That is it. We've come from behind against Brentford to win 2-1. Christian Pulisic and Thomas Partey with the goals. Whew, it's nervy watching them sim matches. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad I let it go though. Manager rating of 82 now. It's dropped down 1. Actually, we were up at 83, but that will go up a little bit more in the January transfer window. As I said, we will bring in some North American players, and hopefully, in the not too distant future, we'll have those 10 games in a row. That's now 5 games in a row. Once is that 5? No, it's 4 or 5. 4 or 5 games ago in a row. Again, we've scored at least 1 goal, including the cup competitions, which are included, I believe. It's West Brom next. That's probably an away game, so level on points with Manchester United once again, just like we were at the start of this part. And Aubameyang back from injury. He won't be playing a lot of games, so that's the only thing. We'll accept that offer for a short-term loan for Callum Chambers. 2.35, we'll accept that as well. Not really in my plans, that young man. Yeah, it's an away game against West Brom next. They're down in 18th, but we will leave that for the next part, guys. If you did enjoy this one, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. All that good stuff. Your support is very much appreciated. And keep it coming if you want to see this series continue. I am having a lot of fun with it once again. But yeah, we'll be back in the very near future. But until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out, guys. Thanks.